Pahalgaon attack was so bad and it broke the limit, and that's why.
Is war needed?
Pakistan had done many attacks, like whether it would be 1965 war, whether it's 1971, whether it's 1999, 26/11.
As Kanishka mentioned that we don't want war. This is the actually real India.
We all have seen that Russia-Ukraine war has been going on. It's been 3 years it has been going on. And what are the outcomes? Just destruction.
As we all know, a very serious condition has occurred in India. Before 3-4 days, everybody was having fun, and we just kept on discussing what should take place. India should take revenge, and there's that lot more thoughts were there. But finally, the war has begun. Some of you must be having excitement. Some of you must be having a fear. Means basically, a brain keeps on moving towards each and everything. Brain thinks positive as well, negative as well. I want to ask, is war needed? If yes, then why? If no, then why? At the same, if this war going to take place, the country is going to support India and the country is going to support Pakistan. And how long would it be taking place? What would be the future of this war? How exactly it's going to impact our brain, our society, our personal, professional life? I want you people to think holistic and just place your opinion one by one. This is just a discussion. Don't take anyone's point on your heart. And this is, we are discussing here not to hurt someone's emotions. We are just discussing it so we can get the different ideology. We can get to know the thought process of other member, and we can learn something throughout others. We are not here to hurt the emotions of anybody out here. We are not going to talk about religious stuff. Means we are going to talk about religious stuff, but that should not be so it should not be delivered in such a cruel way. Kindly place your opinion one by one.
So from last century, we have seen lots of terrorist attack on India. So if we see from last 20 years, we got one attack in Parliament in 2001. Then we got one attack in 2005 in Mumbai. Then one in 2009, that is 2008, that is 26/11. Then we got one more attack in 2015, that is Uri attack. And in 2019, we got Pathankot attack, not Pathankot, Pulwama attack. And now in 2025, we got Pahalgam attack. So what is going on? All the terrorists are coming from Pakistan and making, attacking on India. And from very past, we are tolerating all these things. But now the Indian army is retaliating all the things. So what I think, what happened in today's yesterday or a day before, when Pahalgam attack happened, so when Pahalgam attack happened, so after that we destroyed 12 terrorist base camp. But instead of approaching that in a positive way, what Pakistan did, they attacked 15 major states of India, 15 major cities of India. That is not good, I think, because they are not thinking that we did good. We destroyed terrorist base camp, but they are thinking we destroyed their soldiers. This is not good, I think.
Okay, so I believe war should not be there because today I was looking at the sky. When I saw the pinkish sky, so I just admire the beauty of this nature. And I just loved how beautiful this world is, and what we humans are doing right now. We are going towards the war, fighting with each other, and over the religion only, just for protecting our God and our religion. That is also not required. So I believe the war should not be there.
Well, now the rivalry about India versus Pakistan is not just about match. Now it's becoming a war. And I do believe, yes, this war is needed. Because the last Pahalgaon attack was so bad and it broke the limit. And that's why I believe war should surely take place. Because our citizens have been facing a lot of problems. Jammu and Kashmir is facing a lot of problems. That's why I believe war should take place.
As Gaurav Bhaiya already mentioned, that Pakistan had done many attacks, like whether it would be 1965 war, whether it's 1971, whether it's 1999, 26/11, or Pathankot Air Base attack, Pulwama attack, and our army also launched many operations like OP Bandar, OP Meghdoot, OP Vijay. Many operations are done. Means Pakistan is in such a mindset that they want their own destruction. They just want that they are the army general, the government of Pakistan. They have just a lot of money. They are securing their family. They are taking their family to secure places. They are hiding themselves in nuclear bunkers. But they just want the complete destruction of Pakistan. Moreover, talking about whether the war should take place or not, whenever there would be cruelty in the world and innocent people would die, it is our what we say dharma, and it is also written in Bhagavad Gita that whenever there would be cruelty in the world, we have to wipe out those cruels, those callous people, and after we have to again bring back that innocence in the world and continue the normal what we say things of the world. So I think that military action should surely be taking place against Pakistan and wipe out those mujahideens, jihad, all that matters. And for sure our army would do that. But we have to always mind that we are the citizens sitting in secure places. There is no harm of us. But we have to also think about the families of those army personnel who are there in borders who are dying. So we should also take place of it, take care of it, and moreover, we have launched military actions on Pakistani terrorist bases, but they are launching missiles on our residential places. They are trying to kill our citizens. They have launched attack in what we say Poonch, whether it's Rajouri, Poonch, Uri. They are doing continued shelling. School-going children are dying. They are attacking schools. Schools are getting destroyed. Religious places, Gurudwara, are getting died. Many are dying. One army personnel has also died. So they should take care of it. Otherwise, our government would definitely take a strict action against them. And what we have to do is just block their Karachi port and their what we say global trade, and they would be on their knees. We have to take care that we do not lose our shoulders, and we do not have much destruction from our side.
So India is a democratic country where every opinions are here shared and expressed freely. So as Kanishka mentioned that we don't want war. This is the actually real India. India never takes stands for war because it's always a extremism. War is never an option. It's a weapon. So it's high time for India to take this weapon because we are always democratic, republic, integrated and unity. We always believe in this only. And when the movement comes, when the threaten for this four will come, we will never stop because we are here not to prove anything, but we are here to fight for ourselves because here we are democratic India and protecting everyone's rights. It's our vital responsibility here. So that you will see in upcoming times for sure.
The person was saying that war should be not there. I want to ask one question to them. In the Pahalgam attack, many of us get killed, like many of the people get killed. And in the ratio, if we see, if there are any family members of your family will be there in the person who get killed by the terrorists. This is not the fight between two people that we can go and take the revenge. A person forgive the person, but never forget that situation. So I think war is the thing that is the solution that we can show to the terrorists that we also have the power, because we can't go and fight on the borders and take a revenge. This is not the fight between the people. And I want to say that we are the only people who have spent the time of at the time of coronavirus. And at the time of coronavirus, we have suffered from many of the things like inflammation and many of the things. And at the time of the war also we can suffer. We are, this is not we are habitual of it, that we can. So war is the solution.
Pakistan has always been poking us for a very long time. They have been trying to start a war. It has been a lot of times when they have tried to attack us. And what we did, we forgave them every time. But this time we are not going to forget that. But the question comes here is, we the people of India never believed in violence. But what happened to us today? Do we really believe in killing the innocent civilians? Because if the war will take place, many civilians who are innocent will get died. And what will be the consequences of this war? As we all have seen that Russia-Ukraine war has been going on. It's been 3 years it has been going on. And what are the outcomes? Just destruction. Nothing else. I think rather than having a fight, let's sort it out. I know that's not that easy because this is not about two people, this is about two countries. And we this time should sort it out so that next time we don't have to suffer, because that will cause destruction to the economy of India. And we have the fifth most powerful army in the world. We can destroy them completely, but we the people of India never believed in violence, and we will even never believe.
An eye for an eye can make the whole world blind. These are some of the statements by ATR and some other authorities too, who are supporting that the war should not be there. But as it has started, now how it can turn into World War III, because we know that how the World War I and World War II had started. Means there was a subtle mistake was there, or a subtle discord were there. That's why the World War I and World War II took place, right? Now in World War III, if there would be any wrong missile, any wrong shoot, or any cyber crime would take place, then for sure the World War III is going to be provoked, and these all of the statements, these all of the deeds and performance can be the reasons for World War III. Here, even when the Pahalgam attack, when India retaliated on 7 May, the Turkey said on that particular statement or the thing that this is unprovoked, means that was unproductive. The terrorists who killed our innocent civilian, and we targeted only the terrorism camp. They are saying that no, India did unproductive. That was all in the vain. So here we will get to know that how many countries are with our support and how many countries are in the against of us and indirectly or directly supporting Pakistan. The main thing that we have to see here, that the war between India and Pakistan should be between the armies and our air defense, our whole defense system, right? The war should not take place between the cities and all, even innocent civilians, because we know that who is fascinated about this war. We are watching war, we are seeing what are the news and all, and we are so much happy that yes, we have killed this much civilians, we have killed this much terrorists in the Pakistan, but we don't know that who is suffering from it. The people who is on the LOC and who is on the borderline, they are facing it more. So we have to think about them as well, and we have to take action according to this.
War should happen or should not happen, that's the different thing. But I just want to say it was needed. Okay, from last decade, we have been suffering from this terrorism issue, and we have to take this particular step. Like if America can take a step that after 9/11 they take a step to kill each and single terrorist after finding them in another country, so it's needed from our side as well. Okay, and I know that the creation of this nature is very beautiful, this world or this earth, but a war for the peace is not the war for destruction. Even this war, the consequences of this war will not be like Russia versus Ukraine, because Russia wants to take over the Ukraine, but we don't want to take over Pakistan. Or if you think that we should take over Pakistan, our military is that much intelligent that it will never take over Pakistan. Okay, they're just fighting for the terrorism. We haven't killed any civilians. We just attacked the military sites, and before that we attacked terrorist sites only. But apart from all those particular things, there are for any country, there are some pillars on which a country can win a war or can have a strong side in the war. Okay, it has got economy. We are already better than them. Its military, we are already better than Pakistan. Okay, its allies. This is the particular pillar which is not strong in front of India. If you are thinking that America is our side, so sorry, but you don't know the geopolitics then, because America is it's not even here, it's not even here. Okay, from starting we have seen that because of America there are many wars happen. Okay, if you think Russia is on our side, you are still not that fully aware, because Russia, because of China, he will not take a stand. Okay, and the last pillar is narrative, war of narratives on social media, on this ideology. From side of China, for the Pakistan, the Global Times of China has been
constantly posting that how India is killing or how India is brutally ruling over Pakistan. Okay, and from our side, there is no such tweets which is going viral on the world, which saying or which telling our side to the world. Okay, so the war of narrative and the war of alliance should be repaired by the side of India. Even I don't believe or I don't consider that much good like Bhagavad Gita, Quran, and all those particular things. But beyond all that particular, there is a one religion, humanity. According to humanity, war should not be there. But war against terrorism is for humanity.
With the help of fourth pillar of democracy, and that is media, we are getting the point ki what is going on, that is Operation Sindoor. If I talk about war, it doesn't matter it's proxy or a serious one. We saw in 1965, 1999, and recently 2025. Basically, wherever war takes place, we can do four things. First, we can surrender. Second, defense. Third, alliance. Fourth, confidence building. But if I talk about everything, so basically we need to understand ki what is the purpose of war. The Pakistan is trying to attack on a citizen, and this is not a purpose at all. And somewhere if I talk about UN, like United Nations, India is trying to become a member of permanent, but due to a multiple thing, and especially because of Pakistan only, we are not able to become a UN member. We are a democratic country, we have a fantastic geographical area, we are distributing in UN budget and so many things. But the question is, why we need war or not? In my point of view, of course, it not. Because first of all, inflation. We know India is a developing country, and seriously, we understand everything. So right now, we know we can handle everything, but what's about after that? Second, the fear of like the environment. It is impacting over a student, and we know this is not good at all. So at the end, I feel we should do something. It doesn't mean we just surrender in front of them, because our army, our India is much strong in front of them. That's
So apart from everything, I just want to talk about the friend of Pakistan, China. China is totally biased country. He just stated day before yesterday that India is provoking the World War III. Why so? Because we have started the war against Pakistan, but he didn't say a single word against the attack of Pahalgam. Why so? Just because he is a friend of Pakistan. The second thing I just want to place, we just bought S-400 fighter jets from Russia. And over this, America, who said that we were going to implicate a lot more things towards you that would be not beneficial for your future too. But what if we would not have purchased those fighter jets from Russia? I would say only those fighter jets are saving us from them, and they are the only one who are fighting against Pakistan for us. Because those fighter jets are that much capable who can destroy from, nearly 600 kilometers from them. And apart from this, it's not about killing someone. It's all about you attacked over us, and it's our responsibility to not surrendering towards you, because of we are the 5th largest economy in all over the world. And if you're gonna, do something against us, it's our responsibility to not taking this thing again in this future. Because if this thing can happen with a normal civilians of India, then it could be happen in those people who are living in the states of just like Delhi, Maharashtra, and Gujarat. And they are saying that, and now Pakistan trying to showcase themselves as a victim. Why? Because they said that we did not know about anything from where the terrorists came from. And India has started war because they think that we started and this thing. But India is that was smart that he only attacked over those places where terrorism was there. And that is the only point against where Pakistan is not able to starting a war against us. If we're gonna fight, if we're gonna launch a single missile towards their military, I would say most of the major states of India would also going to impact on a large manner way. Because that is the only, I would say, minor point which are protecting us from them. That's why we are living here. That's it. I want this thing to be stopped because this will also gonna impact our whole economy. That's it.
I just want to say, actually, people have got mixed feelings these days about war is happening, why war is happening, this is right, this is wrong. and lot more opinion going on. Lot more opinion going on. Opinion related to aggression going on. Opinion related to like sadism going on. Opinion related to entertainment going on. Everything is going on, and people keep on discussing lot more different stuff. And throughout this, our mental health is somewhere getting ruined. I just want to give advice to everybody sitting right there. Please listen something positive as well. I know since morning till night we have got only one topic to talk about. War. That is war. Our mother, father, educated people, uneducated people, everybody is talking about war. Every day, every moment we are talking about war. Just simply want to say, keep, please take care of your mental health as well. Don't let your mental health get ruined. Because if it is going to get ruined, everything gonna get end at the very moment. So make sure take care of your health, mental health. Read something positive. I know this might not be letting you read something, but at the same you gotta be keeping your mind separate and gotta be paying more attention to whatever you are doing. War अभी border level पे चल रही है. War अगर आगे बढ़ेगी तो इंडिया से भी आगे बढ़ेगी. From every aspect India is going to vanish them. Dominate. India gonna dominate for sure. अगर China support करता है, then other countries going to support us. If China does not support, we have Russia, we have got Israel. You know Israel, a very small country, but very powerful country. The country who had fight with 6 countries all alone. So Israel is very powerful. Japan is in favor of us, and lot more countries. Bhutan is in favor of us. तो हमें ना ज़्यादा टेंशन लेने की जरूरत नहीं है. It's just that we need to be mentally healthy on our level. What we can do, और हमें civil war को होने से रोकना है. What is civil war? This should not take place.